Okay. Well, really proud of the group for not a necessarily pretty game, clean game, but a hard fought, uh, stick together, grind it out. End of a 5 game, 7 night road trip, and just really just fighting. And I think that's how we won. We just grinded it out down the as the game went. We had a really good first quarter and a good fourth quarter. Went pretty darn cold there in the second and the third, but guys, certain guys have been playing huge minutes, every other night, and other guys haven't had a big opportunity. So, but really proud of the guys, and I thought, Belly did a really good job of helping us get back into that in the fourth, and made some big plays on both ends for us. So credit to him for being ready, even though he hasn't been playing. And then Harrison, big step back three. But Harrison's been making plays for us all season. But proud of the group tonight.
Okay, we'll start with James Ham.
Yeah, Luke, you mentioned Nemanja there. He hasn't played in 3 games as a healthy scratch, and then your bench was just completely ineffective throughout the entire game. Just how big was that? You had 8 points there in the fourth quarter of your total 10 bench points.
Yeah, we needed them. We needed them, guys. We were getting clean looks. The game was a little slower than we liked, but part of that was on purpose. I knew our guys were tired. I knew I was gonna play Harrison and De'Aaron and lean on them heavily, Buddy. So I wasn't gonna yell at them to push it all game. So part of it was by design, but we were struggling to make open looks. So really pleased with Belly's ability to stay ready and step in like that and help us out on a night that we really needed it.
Jason Jones.
Hey, Luke. Normally, you don't see coaches go to a guy like in a situation like Belly, who hadn't played in a while, and go to him for basically the entire fourth quarter. What was your thought process in deciding to change it up in that way?
Well, I trust Belly. He was our starting four-man all last year, so he's got a really good connection with that group that's out there on the court. And he knows how to play the game. He's been a pro for a lot of years, and it was one of those things where I was planning on playing him earlier in the game as well, but it just it didn't work out like that as far as how the rotations went. But he, like I said, give him credit. He stayed ready. I have confidence in him. He knows that. And he stepped up big time for his teammates tonight.
Sean Cunningham.
Hey, Luke. You mentioned nothing pretty for you guys, but it was almost kind of poetic in a way for this game to kind of end the way it did. That grimy kind of grinded out. Things aren't going your way, and especially that call against Buddy down the stretch on that review.
Yeah. In a sense, although I would have preferred it just to be an and one. It's like winning in this league is tough. And it kind of piles up as you're losing, you're stacking losses. So it was definitely a gritty, grinded out type of win, which look, I love that type of battle. Because I just think you can grow so much from that and learn so much from that, where you just can't make shots on a certain night and still find a way. So it was a good way to end a really tough trip for our guys. And I'm happy for them that we don't have to fly home on this 5-hour flight with another loss. So that should hopefully make the flight a little easier. But with the understanding of, like, we have to build on this. We have to build on this. So we're getting back home, and we'll see if we can't start playing a little better.
Jason Anderson.
Hey, Luke. Just following up on that point, and the flight home. This was 5 and 7. It was also, your second back-to-back in 6 days. And, you couple that with just how difficult it's been. What do you think a win does for this group? And then how tough is it when you're going through a stretch like that where you just can't get out of it?
Yeah, it's hard. It can be unforgiving at times, which is why you have to try to enjoy it while you can, because there's going to be tough times. But what's more so than anything, I'm happy for those guys that, on this. It's nice to feel that reward of getting a win after giving everything you had, and I truly feel our guys gave everything they had. We wasn't pretty. We didn't make a lot of shots, but they left it all out there, and that's a good feeling. And that's the feeling we want to look for every game, win or lose. Like, leave it all out on the court every time we play. And if we do that, then good things will happen. So, not having Tyrese hurt tonight, we run a lot of our offense in that second unit with him. Hopefully, we'll get him back, but we don't know until tomorrow. So. We'll enjoy this one for tonight, and then it's on to Charlotte with our mindset with Charlotte, who's playing really well right now, coming to town.
Matt George.
Hey, Luke. Excuse me, Luke. Rashawn Holmes tonight brought energy right from the jump. Did a good job staying out of foul trouble in the first half, but picked up 2 or 3 quick fouls in that third quarter. Can you speak to the energy that he brought? And then also, when he did get into some foul trouble in that third quarter, did that change the game plan at all in the rotations in the second half?
Yeah, it did. And look, Rashawn is, when we're playing well and he's blocking shots and communicating and calling out switches and guarding multiple positions, that's when we're at our best. And I thought that he was great tonight. And it hurt a lot when he got in that foul trouble, because he was doing a great job of communicating and anchoring our defense. So we had to get to a couple different rotations. But when he's playing like that, it's tough to take him out. That's why I challenged that 5th foul, just because it looked like a foul to me, but I just did not want to lose him down the stretch of that game. So, give him credit for continuing to be aggressive in those final 5 minutes and not picking up that 6th foul. But yeah, he was a big part of us winning tonight.
So we'll go with James Hamilton.
Hey, Luke, what did the officials say on that Buddy Hield tip-in? Was there anything that they
I can't argue it. They told me that that Buddy grabbed his shoulder on the way up, so it went from made basket and one to an offensive foul, loose ball, 2 free throws for the other team. Which obviously I was surprised. I was in the huddle drawing up scenarios for if we got the free throw or not. So that caught me off guard. But look, they saw the replay a bunch. I haven't seen the actual replay yet of it. But luckily we still found a way to get out of there with a win.
Kamani, last one. Oh, we got 2 more. Kamani.
Hey, Coach, congrats on breaking the streak. I know it's been tough for you guys. Will Tyrese be available on Sunday for the potential Rookie of the Year matchup against Charlotte?
We hope so, but we won't know until tomorrow. He's got, I don't know what the exact schedule is. I've been pretty dialed in on trying to prep for Detroit all day since I found out, but he's going to get evaluated tomorrow. And then we should know much. We should be able to give an answer by some point tomorrow, whether he'll be ready for Sunday.
All right, last one, Jason Anderson.
Luke, there was some pretty pointed discussion last night about basketball IQ and awareness and those kinds of things. Did you get a sense tonight that any guys took that personally, and what kind of response did you see in that area?
Well, I think that our guys responded to a lot of different things in a very healthy way tonight. This is more of the team that we were used to seeing when we were having success and winning games, as far as just being locked in and executing and communicating. Now we shot the ball much better in a lot of those games, but just from a mental standpoint, I thought that between everything and the losing streak and the whatever else was out there, our guys did a really nice job of coming together and being locked in and executing tonight.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, guys.